I'll take you live to Queen's Park right now. Education Minister Stephen Lecce is scrumming. Let's listen in.
4.2 clean. It's a significant increase from where we started. It's what we set out to do to help the lowest paid workers, but all workers benefit from this deal. And frankly, all families and taxpayers benefit by having stability for children. So I think it is a win-win-win. But I think, as I say, the group that wins the most are the kids because they're in school today. And I think we could all agree that's a good outcome for families.
Do you think the union is anticipating that this will not get ratified? Do you think this is a tactic on their part?
I'm not going to speak for the union. I'm going to respect the process and reaffirm that it is a good outcome that kids are in class today. That's always been the government's intent.
What happens if the union members do not ratify this and you have to go back to the table? Would they be being greedy? Would they, if they don't accept this offer?
Look, I think it's best so we don't entertain hypotheticals. I appreciate that could happen. Our aim, obviously, is to respect the ratification process, let the union leadership speak with their members, have those discussions internally as they always will. The government's message, I think, is just to say a message of thanks to all the parties to do the right thing for kids. This has been a tough journey, but at the end of the day, negotiating is always tough. I just think the casualty of our negotiations shouldn't be our kids. And I'm very pleased that we were able to do the right thing, come together and put kids first. I'm going to turn to the birthday boy, please.
Can you give us an update on the other negotiations
Sure.
as well?
Yep.
Are they going well, and do you anticipate that you're going to have this kind of a heated exchange with all the other education unions?
We have had a negotiation with the education unions for most of them through the summer, but certainly throughout the fall. Good faith discussions, professional focus, professional discussions really just focused on getting to a deal. I'd say they're certainly earlier than CUPE. CUPE was more aggressive in negotiating over the past months. So they're at different stages, but I would submit that they're in a good place. We continue to work in good faith with the aim of providing a deal that keeps kids in the classroom, that respects our educators. We've got first-class teachers. They make a profound difference in the life of children. And I just really hope that the discussion continues to be on our kids, keeping them in school, helping them catch up, and benefiting from the extracurriculars, the clubs and sports, the mental health benefits that come with being within our schools. And I look forward to continuing that and getting deals with them too, as we did 3 years ago with every single education union in the province of Ontario.
You've talked a lot about Me Too clauses. Are you prepared now to offer all of the teachers and the other education workers at least another $1 per hour per year?
Well, look, we're in a different place with the education unions than we were with the teachers. As you know, CUPE opted for a public disclosure. The teacher unions and the government has opted for confidential negotiations. What I can simply say is we're going to respect the workers and our teachers, but we're going to stand up to ensure kids are in school. That is what matters most. And we want to see stability. Children have been through an extraordinary difficulty over the past 2 years. And really, I think we all have to really shoulder a great deal of responsibility that it's on us as the adults in the room to keep these kids in school. Nothing should really prevent them from being in school. We've just gone through a pandemic, a once-a-century challenge. We had strikes recently in Ontario a few years ago. I really do believe that if we come together like we did over the weekend, union, school boards, government, we can come to a fair outcome for all of us that keeps kids in the classroom.
Minister, do you acknowledge, though, that you got a tentative agreement last night,
right,
in the face of a strike, that using the constitutional atom bomb that you did with Section 33 was a massive, massive blunder? It just cost you guys goodwill, created a whole bunch of problems you didn't need.
Look, I think what matters is the outcome, and we delivered a deal with the parties that provides some stability for kids and keeps them in school today, and I think that's something we should all celebrate. Thank you.
All right, that's Education Minister Stephen Lecce kind of giving a bit of an update as we await ratification of the deal reached with, of course, CUPE, the 55,000 education workers that are, of course, in class today, talking about that and also talking about the government priorities of keeping kids in school and not really giving us much on the fact that talks with ETFO are going on. But, of course, those are happening, as the minister just said, confidentially. So we'll kind of continue and wait and watch for any updates on that.